My game crashed again. Got that secret feature. Oh, let's go, man. Once again, the autosave came in clutch, though. Didn't lose any time.
Huge.
Oh!
I've also been playing on performance mode. There's also a quality mode. Turn it on quality mode, this game can get even better looking, which is just insane.
I'm just doing my job. You got a problem with it? You go talk to Eridor.
Yeah. I'm doing performance too. Quality would just fucking. I never play on quality.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, what's going on here?
fought
This
my
guard
crabs
is
more
completely
fearsome than
killing
you.
this guy.
Don't hurt me!
Guard, what are you doing? Yeah, this guard's just murdering this guy. I'm trying to get this guard to stop fighting this guy, and he is chasing this guy to the end of the world. Oh, he just sniped him.
That's the best you can do?
Why would this guy go in here?
Ah!
You look like you've swung a mace or two in your time. Have pity on an old wolf.
I'm busy. You got
Yes?
Good to see you again, friend. I don't suppose you've noticed anything out of the ordinary around here? All I care about is where the vampires are hiding. I know they're here somewhere. You know where they're holed up? And what? I'm supposed to take your word for it? Sorry, friend, but I'll need some sort of proof. You got any proof? Well, where is it? I sure don't see any.
My pleasure, really.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot.
Good to see you again. All I... And what? Well, maybe you're not lying after all. If they're gone, then there's no point in hanging around here. Damned amateurs. You people should leave it to the professionals.
Come on now, there's no need to get violent.
Looks like you...
By the
Stop!
nine divines! Assault! Assault!
Then pay... Should have paid the fine! Help!
Good to see you again. If you say, watch your back, citizen. Good to see. If you, you've already told. Watch your back, citizen.
So the work is complete. Now we can discuss the information I have for you. Your guild does not fully appreciate the danger which quickly approaches. Hopefully when you return to them, their eyes will be opened. The necromancers are a sign of things to come. An old acquaintance of the guild has come to Cyrodiil, and they are answering his call. While I do not know for quite what purpose he has arrived, I believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Mannimarco has returned. Nearly invincible, he has established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. This is all that I know. See to it that your leader, Traven, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either. Return to your guild and prepare yourself accordingly.
Your money. Do your worst.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ah, you must be... Good evening. Hi there.
Yes?
Well, good.
Good day.
What? What? Is that possible? This is grave news indeed. I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives. My attention is focused on the council.
Oh. Quest is actually so obscure that I'm not sure
Hello?
how anyone would figure this out without looking
You
it up.
pleasure.
What is it?
It's the Alfala quest at Leaker's Way.
Huh.
You do not yet qualify. Your
You do the
tasks now
Bleaker's Way?
I offer the
What's
finest
that?
goods and lowest prices
Did you do
in
the
all
Bleaker's
Cyrodiil.
Way quest?
Farewell.
No, I don't think I did. What's it called?
It's the Melfala Shrine.
Oh, that no, I have that, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it's like the last step of the quest. It's so obscure.
It's my pleasure to be seeing you. Good day. You too. I match. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Goodbye. Hail, good citizen.
Yes, Master.
Right. I'll be on later.
But sounds good. See ya.
It's my pleasure. Farewell.
What? Always keep your magical equipment charged. What can I interest you in? Another... Goodbye.
Mine. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Thank you. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Bye.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Draelus will be allowed access. Good day.
Well met. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. Take care.
Afternoon. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a Apparently, he seemed to be seeing you.
Well met.
You're going to have... I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynil arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble. I'm going to make arrangements for removal of the bodies, and then I'll probably stay on guard here for a bit. We're afraid there may be retribution on Braden's wife, even though she had nothing to do with it. Vampires are a hated lot. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Excuse me.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Drayless. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering holy relics?
How about that? Good news from Kalach for a change. You really fought that Umaril creature in the sky over the Imperial City? I would have liked to have seen that. I would... Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. Take care. Head on.
I heard the gauntlets of the... are gone from the chapel in Korra.
What?
Without question.
Is there a better person to learn heavy armor skills from than Bumf Gragash?
She moves really well in that armor, that's for sure.
So long.
Be seeing you.
Hi there.
Yes, Master. You need me?
Hello! What can I do for you today? Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Brayden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Back in 5 minutes, sorry. Back in 5 minutes, sorry.
Hello! What can I do for you today? I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself. Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Reynald told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else.
It is a privilege. So, any new revelations in your, investigation? How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Galaborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Galaborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Galaborn was not a vampire? Then don't go around flinging accusation and hearsay. If you dare accuse someone of a crime, you must have the proof to back it up. Now, if you believe what you're saying is true, go get me the proof. Keep up the... So, I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Airline by checking up on Raynil. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynil is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Airline is so distraught. I'm sure Airline is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. What proof of your outlandish How many times do...
Hello.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
Yes, Master. You need me?
So, what's proof of your... I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynor have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynor from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
You look like a bright one. Anything else I can help with? You just let me know. Just look. Anything? And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I could have sworn I saw... When I heard Raynor killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices. Just look for me if you need anything else. I'm Hunmund. I'm a prospector. Alga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense. Be seeing you.
Greetings.
Hello. What? Have you heard the rumors about why Edla Darkheart left Skyrim? Apparently, she was wanted in Skyrim for murder. Shot a man dead from over 300 yards. Hard to believe. Good day. Whatever I can do.
You've got
Just
a real
before I
bounce to your
arrived
step.
here, I received a
I'll
report
bet you're
from one of
quite
our
the
scouts
acrobat.
watching the roads. Raynor was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Galaborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynor doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Please hurry. Raynor may make a...
Do your worst.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
You look like someone who's...
How are you?
Speak. Good
My
day.
pleasure, really.
I heard you know how to move in life.
Well met.
What news do you bring? Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Brayden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done.
Good to... Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! 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 Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh!
Oh! Ah! 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 Whoa!
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing. Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful. He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt. Good day.
Ah! Ah!
Go away! I don't want whatever you're selling. I told Oblivion take you. What is it you want from me? Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why? Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind. I don't mean to bore you. You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually. Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research. Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah, here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you. spy. What? Yes, just in case. Not that I think anything will go wrong. Serious side effects are highly unlikely. Good day.
Oh.
Have you talked to Ankutar yet? Can he make us visible again? Ankutar gave you a scroll to get rid of the invisibility? Fantastic! What are you waiting for? Bye.